Oh, hey everybody. It's Romania Black and it's been a while. I heard as I was finishing up Alien Stage and the reactions to all the extra content, if you've watched that reaction, found out that they were going to create more content for Alien Stage. And so I thought, okay, I'll wait till it comes out. And then it came out, whatever it is. We're going to find out today because I'm reacting blind to it and lots of other things. But official Cloud Bakery and Pancake, two patrons over on my Patreon who are massive Alien Stage fans, they were like, oh, no. We got you hooked up. We are going to get you set. Don't you worry. You just figure out when you're going to react to it. Let us know. We will have you set. And so I did a poll over at my Patreon because I had several different extras that I wanted to get on this channel, but I didn't know which one to start with. I felt like Melissa Joan Hart when it's like all the different pancakes coming at her at once. I was like, So I did a poll over on Patreon, and not by a landslide, but by quite a few votes, this was the extra that people were like, watch it. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to be real with you all. I am going in blind. Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake, they gave me a list of things, and so I just clicked on them to get them set up, but I did not read them. I did not go into details. I was just like, I'm going to set it up. We're going to do it. We're going to look at it, but we're going to go at it one at a time. The one thing I do know about, we have a comment from the final part that I want to talk to you all about before we really get started. The only thing I know about is that there are Q&As, quite a lot of Q&As that were left over that Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake were like, you need to read all of these Q&As, like 7 pages worth. Before we get into the nitty gritty of the good stuff. And they put them all in order saying, I need to read these Q&As before we dive into the new content because they are basically giving me the ultimate exposure therapy of Alien Stage. And y'all know, I mean, I'm not turning down new content in this series because I'm pretty excited. Because now that we've gotten like the OG main story out of the way, and we've talked about these ideas of different alternate universes that Vivinos wants to do, I'm really excited to see what that's going to be about. So don't worry, I have a comprehensive list here. I'm going to edit it in later. A comprehensive list of everything we're going over in this video. You will see it after I edit it in post. So this is what you have to look forward to. I will try to timestamp it so it's easier to know in case if you don't want to hear me read through 7 pages of Q&A. Maybe you do. So, but anyway, this may be a long video. Who knows? I'm recording this late at night. Who knows? So it's not late at night. It's only 8:30. It's late at night if you're like 50. Anyway, so we're going to get started. But the first thing that we need to do is I had a comment from Urach Kaplitskis 3063. They left a comment for the final part that I thought was worth noting before we dived any further. They said, I think it's worth noting that on the Patreon, behind the post for Karma, Vivinos revealed that she originally planned out a more pretty, empowering, and hopeful conclusion. Mitzi would sing a song of hope for humanity, and the rebels would defend her while she launched the rocket. And then she'd let go of Sua and move on to a future with the people by her side. However, when they finally got to the final stages of the project, Vivinos and the team felt that this path would feel unnatural, as it ignored the full scope of the characters' feelings. So they eventually decided to rewrite the ending to something that felt more in tune with how they understood the characters, aka more despairing. That first ending, I'm like, Vivinos is like, what do you think this is? Sunshine, rainbows, and kumbaya? Like, no ma'am, this is angst, trauma, and emo. So that's really good to know. That's really good to know. So thank you, Urach. I really appreciate that. So with that being said, the next thing we're going to do is dive into these Q&As, which I'm pretty excited about. I have left everything in Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake's hands in their knowing, welcome hands. I am sure that they have us all set out and good to go. I have this note here. I referenced other individuals' translations of the Q&As and asked my friend who attended the events for clarification on certain things. The translations may not be 100% accurate. You have friends that went to these Q&As? What? What? We have insider information. We have the inside scoop. So awesome. Okay, so these Q&As, I have the document pulled up online here that I want to show you all. I can't edit it, so I'm just going to have to go through this. But yeah, so they're by characters, I think. Like this first one says Q&A with Ivan, so that's interesting. I'm glad that they're organized. They're organized out into different parts. Thank you. The organizing English teacher in me is very happy right now. I mean, basically 2 parts, but still. So our Q&A with Ivan. Question, what song do you like the most? Ivan says, if I had to pick one, Black Sorrow. It matched my pitch the best, so it was the easiest to sing. Question, what do you think about Unsha, your guardian who adopted you? Ivan says, to be honest, on average, a decent benefactor. I think he was amazing in terms of business acumen. Question, when are you the most comfortable? When are you the most at ease? Ivan says, I feel most at ease when there is no one beside me. Well, that's sad. That's real depressing. All right, well, now we're getting the mood set. Question, it seems like you've never relied on anyone. So do you think of yourself as a strong person? That's a loaded question. Ivan says that's too subjective a question. I think the longer one lives, the stronger they become. Well, what doesn't kill you? If so, fact so. Question, if an act didn't exist, what kind of person would you be? These are loaded questions. These are very loaded questions. Ivan says, a person a bit chubbier than now, and a person who lived a bit longer. Oof. Oof. Question, if you were reborn, do you think you'd live the same way? Ivan says, since I haven't been reborn, I don't know. Good answer. And then finally, what was your favorite thing from an act? Ivan says, I don't know. The food? You had till right there in the palm of your hand that you could say. You didn't do it. You didn't say it. Like, so, okay. All right. Well, Ivan's answers are very sad and very gloomy and depressing and dour, but we are not surprised. And I'm going to be throwing this toy to my dog probably throughout this entire video. So y'all, I hope that's okay. So this next Q&A is the rest of it, and it is from Vivinos and Qmeng. Their Q&A, the first question says, can Till get away from Ivan's hallucination, or will he see him for the rest of his life? Starting out strong. Answer, he'll probably see him for the rest of his life. I think the hallucinations will reappear every time the anxiety in his heart grows. Good to know. Taking notes. Good to know. Question, did Till know that Ivan grew up in the slums? I think he knew, is the answer. Question, did Till feel scared when he sees hallucinations of Ivan? Answer, Vivinos and Qmeng themselves enjoy horror elements, so they intentionally included that kind of direction. Oh yeah, I can tell that y'all like horror. I got that impression. I got that mild impression from this series, but yeah, I could tell. Question, how would Ivan feel if he found out that he has become a hallucination in Till's mind, following him around? The answer is that he would feel both happy and sad, because that's not the form Ivan would have wanted to take. Ooh, no, he wanted to be in there with the flesh, baby. He won't be Casper the Mother Truckin' Friendly Ghost, or there in the flesh. Ooh. Question, which of Till's hairstyles does Ivan like the most? Ivan likes Till's blink gone hairstyle the most. Are all these going to be about Ivan and Till? I'm not mad at that. That's just really funny. Between Ivan and Till, probably, who would pass out first when drinking? Answer, this seems like it would be a lead to a story related to the actor AU, so I can't say. Oh, Vivinos, you saving that nugget of information to lure us in with your actor AU. You would. I think they already have, though. I think the Vivinos already created an actor AU where they had the various, like, actors going out and drinking and stuff. I think they've already done that. Question, will there be a worldview where Till and Ivan are happy? The answer is yes, I think there will be. You tease us with happy Ivan Till, happy ending. You tease us with that, Vivinos. How dare you? How dare you? You better follow through, girl. You better come through. Question, what would Ivan think about Till's new hairstyle? Answer, Ivan would be giddy and stroke Till's hair. You better come through with this. Yes. Question, in the high school AU, because that's what it was kind of hinted at last time. Would Till skip classes? If so, where would he go? Answer, not to the extent of completely skipping classes. He's the type who likes to act on his own whims, so even during class time, he'd be doing things like drawing in class. This is because he's someone who has his own things that he wants to do. Question, in the high school AU, has Till ever received a confession or a love letter from a girl? The answer is no, from Kumang. Question, in the university AU, would Ivan and Luca be friends? I really want to see them as buddies. The answer is, it doesn't seem likely in the AU since their personalities are total opposites. As actors, they're super close and they love each other a lot. Well, of course, that's why you're an actor. You're playing somebody that's different than you. Question, would Yo like Ivan? She would like Ivan because he's Till's friend. They always hang out together and have an inseparable bond. Do Ivan and Till have any verbal habits? Ivan laughs a lot and Till often says things like, ha! Isn't that the same thing as laughing? Anyway. Question, in the live stream, Vivinos drew Till and Ivan in maid outfits. In what situations did Till wear that outfit? Answer, at first he refused, but he reluctantly put it on after his friends kept persuading him. Ivan was very excited and greatly satisfied when he saw him. Question, is there a possibility that actors Ivan and Till could live together? Do they hang out together often? The answer, I haven't thought about that too deeply yet, but it would be no fun if I spilled everything in advance, right? Girl, get that bag. Keep them secrets. Keep them secrets. You're just like, and I'm jotting that down, and that's an idea. We see you. We see you. Question, these are really all about Ivan and Till. I'm not mad. It's just kind of funny. Question, if Ivan and Till lived in a dormitory, would they fall asleep together? Answer, if they were sharing the same room, they might sometimes fall asleep in each other's arms. Oh, you know exactly what you're doing. Question, what are the cute traits of Ivan, Till, and Sua? Here we go, get some Sua into this. Ivan and Sua have similar traits. They may seem cold like ice on the outside, but inside they're incredibly warm and gentle. In contrast, Till appears strong and rough on the outside, but in the reality, he's the type who's extremely shy. Question, what do Ivan and Mitzi do when they spend time together as best friends? A. Answer, the two are very close, so they often have deep and meaningful conversations. I still find it interesting that Ivan and Mitzi are besties. Not that that's a bad thing or that it's weird. It's just like, they both are kind of like sort of doomy gloomy, and I feel like that should have been foreshadowing when I was originally watching the series, but hindsight is 2020. So, question. Would Ivan and Ebony, the bunny AU Ivan, who is married to Till Bun, the bunny AU Till, oh yeah, we did watch that. We did read that comic. Fight if they met? Since their personalities are very similar, they would definitely end up fighting. Question, which Ivan does Till remember the most? And which Till does Ivan remember the most? Ooh. Answer, the Ivan that Till remembers is the Ivan from his childhood. Back then, Ivan always teased Till. The reason Ivan remembers a certain version of Till is because Till made him feel happiness in the cruel alien world. The translation was a bit unclear here, but no, I kind of get what they're saying. That's interesting. Question. At the point of Alien Stage, Friday released on the 18th, has Till's trauma fully resolved? Answer, it is not fully resolved. There are still some lingering after effects of post-traumatic stress. Yeah, post-traumatic stress will do that to you. What kind of movies do Ivan and Till like? Ivan likes movies that look smart and have high-quality production values. Till likes stimulating, intense movies like action films. That kind of style. Question, what are Ivan and Till's driving styles like? Kumang answers this one. They say Ivan is the type who drives very steadily and cautiously. He doesn't go excessively fast either. Till drives pretty well too, but his style's a little bit more aggressive and unstable. So your driving is matching your personality? Interesting. Question, what were Till and Dewey's first impressions of each other? Dewey's first impression of Till was they seemed like someone who could be fun to mess with. Conversely, Till's impression of Dewey was just an incredibly annoying person. That's great. Question, in a pirate and mermaid setting between Till and Ivan, speaking my language, questioner, who would be the pirate and who would be the mermaid? Kumang, who seems like a mermaid? Someone says Ivan, and Kumang says, that's funny. Let me think about it for a moment. They're gonna make a damn AU where, I mean, in my mind, I feel like Ivan is the mermaid and Till is the pirate, because Till kind of has like a punk vibe to him and seems kind of rebellious, and Ivan seems like he would turn into Seafoam. So, out of sheer depression. So that's how I would interpret it. I would make Ivan turn into the Seafoam and be a mermaid, and then Till can be the sad pirate who is trapped in ennui for the rest of his days. See, I'm getting in on it with Vivinos and Qmeng. I'm getting into the AU vibes. Let's do this. Question. What are Till's feelings towards Ivan? That's such a crazy loaded question. Answer. More than friends, but less than a boyfriend. Something similar to a family. The poster notes that they interpreted it as a relationship that could potentially develop further due to the connotation of family in Asia. Family here does not imply a lack of romance, but rather a bond so powerful and unconditional that it defies standard definitions. You know, soulmate type shit. Question. Does Till speak Spanish? I got curious after seeing the phrase mi vida loca. Answer. He doesn't know how to speak Spanish, but if he got the chance, he'd probably go learn it and love it very much. Question. After round 6, how was Ivan's body handled? Answer. Ivan's remains were cremated and his ashes were scattered in the Enact garden. I think it was probably cremated. Oh, that makes me really sad. I don't like the fact that Ivan's remains are in the garden. I'm just like, just not a big fan of that. Question. What flavor of ice cream does Ivan like? Ivan likes chocolate. Till isn't particularly fond of sweet things, but it seems he'd eat just about anything that's given to him. Interesting. Question. Do the characters get piercings? If so, where? Answer. Based on the real world, Ivan probably wouldn't get one. Till seems like he'd get them all over the place, like his tongues or ears and such. And such. You get piercings lots of places. Question. What if Till died instead of Ivan in round 6? Y'all are asking some great questions. Good job. Answer. I've never once thought about the opposite scenario, so it's really hard to answer. That's actually kind of crazy from a writing perspective. I really find that interesting because, like, for Vivinos to just say, oh, that was never in question. Till was going to live. That's pretty, sometimes if you're writing stories with characters and there's like twists and turns like that, then sometimes I feel like you sometimes think with characters like, what if I did this instead? But in my own writing, I've been like, no, this is how it's going to go down. And it's like, oh, it's kind of refreshing to see an author just be like, nope, this is never thought about it. This is always how it was going to be. Interesting. Question. Why did Ivan come to love Till? Ooh. Answer. Because he was someone so different from himself. Ivan transformed that feeling into a form of curiosity, and that's why he kept approaching Till and getting involved in his affairs. In the end, that feeling turned into obsession. Question. How much do Ivan and Till understand love? Did Ivan know what kind of emotion he liked Till with? Answer. The world they grew up in didn't teach them normal love, so they often acted before understanding. Ivan did not properly know or understand his own emotions. On the other hand, Till was able to understand that feeling by the time he turned 28. By the time he turned 28! The idea of not understanding love at age 28. I've talked about this previously. I mean, I feel like you'd at least understand the emotion even if you didn't have a name for it. So, I don't know. We'll let it go. Question. Is there a possibility that 28-year-old Till will continue working on music? Answer. There was a period where he wasn't able to write songs for a while. During that time, he ended up drawing pictures. Once he was ready, he started working on music again. Question. If everyone debuted as idols in a normal worldview, what positions would they each take? Ooh. Qmeng says Till would definitely be the main vocalist. He wouldn't dance as much and would handle lyrics and composition instead. Question. If Ivan and Till played a game together, what genre would they play? The answer, in an ordinary worldview, they probably would have played FIFA together. FIFA is quite popular in Thailand too. Is that related to football? AKA American soccer? Is that related to that? Interesting. Question. Who would Ivan like more, Cat Till or Rabbit Till? Qmeng says, what should he do? It's too hard. Lol. Ivan would probably never let go of either one. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer indeed. It's like, which fan art should we focus on? The cat Till fan art or the rabbit Till fan art? And Q Mang's like, why not both? Question. Does Ivan know how to play musical instruments? What is he best at? Answer. Ivan can play anything exceptionally well. After all, he was originally a child with excellent grades, though he doesn't have a particular favorite instrument. Question. What is the green patch attached to Till's neck? It's a device that measures heart rate. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Question. Ivan said he was sent to Unsha's wife as a gift for adoption. Did she grieve after Ivan died? Answer. For this couple, the feeling was closer to regret than grief. This is because the relationship between Ivan and his master was fundamentally a business-like one. Still, they did feel a little bit of sadness. Well, that's good to know. Question. If you had to define Ivan and Till in a few words, what would they be? Answer is first love and last love. Shut up. That's crazy. What are you doing? Oh my God. Stop it. Question. If Ivan and Till ran a YouTube channel together, what kind of channel would it be? The answer is that Till would play guitar while casually drinking some alcohol and do a live stream in that kind of atmosphere. Well, it didn't say what Ivan would do. Ivan would probably edit it. Let's be honest. Ivan would edit it just so he could go back and rewatch the videos of Till. You know he would. Okay. All right. Question. What was written on the clothes that Till wore in round 2? Q-Mang says it's one of the ways Till expresses emotions. Rather than interpreting the letters literally, I'd appreciate it if you could see it as a single design expression. Well, okay. Come on, Christian Serrano. Come on, fashion design. Question. Was there a possibility that Ivan would come to realize that he too was loved? Question or answer. Probably not anymore. Ivan is already dead after all. You know what we meant. Question. Is there a possibility of a comic centered around Ivan's perspective in the future? Answer. If I get the chance, I'd love to draw it. I also want to depict what kind of first impressions Ivan and Till had of each other when they first met in the garden. Ooh, I would be down to read that. Q-Mang's additional explanation. Till's thoughts of Ivan, because he's the type who excels at studying and does everything perfectly, I'm a bit jealous of him. Ivan's thoughts of Till. He's a rebellious kid who doesn't want to listen. So at first, I didn't like him much. It's why I wanted to tease him even more. That checks out. Question. If Ivan had joined the rebels, would there have been a style change, like his hair getting longer or shorter? Q-Mang says, actually, I've already drawn dozens of rough designs. We still need to discuss and decide internally. Please release. Please, we need to see that. Question. What did round 6 Ivan fear the most? Answer. He feared death and what kind of emotions Till would feel. But Ivan was someone who valued happiness very much. So even while fearing, he was simultaneously feeling happiness. Question. If Ivan could someday live completely free, however he pleases, what would he want to do? Q-Mang, I've never thought about that question before. It's really intriguing. I'll jot it down and mull it over. What is Ivan's hobby? Reading. What are Ivan's advantages or strengths? Q-Mang, I didn't jot them down, but I can't recall them right now. I'd have to dig through my notes, but I might not have enough time for that. Oh, they said they did jot them down. Okay. Oh, here we go. Question. Is there any connection between Luca and Ivan in the Actor AU? Answer. They are actors from the same agency. They sometimes attend events and perform on stage together. Question. Do you think their future paths or what do you think their future paths or opportunities will be like? Answer. As actors, Luca will have slightly more opportunities than Ivan. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Question. If Till were to raise a pet, what animal would he raise? Q-Mang says Till likes large dogs, but since he thinks they would be hard to raise, he would probably end up raising a cat, though deep down, he still wants to raise a puppy. Question. When Till draws Ivan, what does Ivan usually look like in the drawing? Rather than Ivan doing some specific action, it feels like he's drawing Ivan himself. He wants to depict a relationship where they care about each other, but don't express it in words, and no one knows about that fact. Very emotional. Question. If Ivan and Till went on a date, where would they go? Answer. I haven't really thought about a date spot yet, but as friends, they would hang out somewhere like a game center, places that boys would like. Well, I mean, girls could like game centers as well, Vivinos. But I know what she means. Question. If Till and Hyuna met, Would they get along well? Hyuna is the type who quickly becomes friends with anyone. Till may seem cold and stiff on the outside, but in reality, he's someone who understands others well. Hyuna would see her brother in Till. Oh, I could see that. Okay. All right. Question, if Ivan and Till were dating, who would confess first? Ivan. Ivan would in a heartbeat. Yes. Okay. Question, before coming to enact, were the main characters involved in music? Or did they start learning only after arriving at enact? Answer, excluding Sua and Till, the rest of the characters actually had no prior experience learning music before coming to enact. Question, were Till and Ivan's first kisses during round 6? Were they each other's first kiss? Yes, that's right. Oh, the angst, just pile it up. Question, when did Till start singing after Karma? The answer is after that incident, Till started singing again. Even now, he occasionally sings as a hobby. At first, he chose not to speak about it, which was to show that he had overcome the weight of the past. Question, has Till ever drawn Ivan before Cure? Answer, yes, Till has drawn all of his friends. Question, who can eat spicy food well? Till is obsessed with spicy food, but in fact, he can't handle it well. Luca would probably tolerate spicy food the best. No, Luca's had all them experiments to him. He would handle it the best for sure. Okay. Question, if 28-year-old Till meets Ivan again, would he approach first? Answer, by then Till will have grown and matured a lot. So I think Till would approach Ivan first and calmly start a conversation. Question, before the start of round 6, did Ivan and Till meet or have a conversation one last time? The answer is they briefly crossed paths, but it's not certain if they actually... Oh, if they actually had a conversation! However, it's definite they saw each other. Bitch. You know. You made them! Oh, that's such a tease. Question, what do you think the alien stage characters would do if they all went camping together? Answer, I think Ivan would do the dishes. It feels like he'd be the type to quietly support from behind the scenes. I like that. Good man. All right, question. Why was Ivan's uniform different from the other kids in Enact Garden? The answer is that Ivan was a kid who tried hard to impress the alien teachers, so that's why he received special treatment and more favor. Question, even until the moment of his death, Ivan never took his eyes off of Till. What was he thinking at that time? The answer is he was feeling something close to instinct, but also an emotion of resentment and sarcasm like, look, I'm dying because of you. And at the same time, a loving emotion, hoping that Till would survive until the end, taking the sight of Till with him until the end. For him, it was close to a romantic confession, hoping that Till would live on through his own sacrifice. Oh, I could definitely see that in that moment for sure. Oh, yeah. And then the final question we have is, Ivan became able to observe and analyze others to wear a proficient mask. Is this tangled inner self an innate temperament or due to his childhood environment? Both apply. In the harsh environment of the slums, observing and analyzing were essential to survive. Later, upon entering Enact, he became conscious of the other's gaze and has become a way of making masks. Oh, nice! That was so fun. Okay, look, Ivan and Till, your girl loves some Ivan and Till, so I am absolutely all on board with this. I am all on board with this, so that Q&A was a lot of fun. So thank you. Nice. Nice to get a little insight into the mind frame of what the creator is thinking with these characters, but also what a way to tease. Like they know exactly what they were doing. They're like, we don't know if that, you do too. Okay, so I'm gonna get the other stuff like just ready to go so we can react to that, but thank you for that Q&A. That was a lot of fun. Let's see what we have next. Okay, let's get into this, shall we? So the first thing that we're gonna do is we have a Patreon post from Vivinos back on June 5th, here in 3, 2, 1, that is labeled Enact Arts High School Film Club. Okay, so this is the high school AU that was previewed back when we looked at the final parts the last time we looked at Alien Stage. So this is on Vivinos, posted June 5th. It's about a month old as I'm recording this. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, whoa! It's like a really old movie. Mitzi, first year entertainment department. Oh my god, that says zombie stage. That's crazy! And there's Sua, and there's like Sua's white heels, and there's like a pink heel. Is that supposed to be Mitzi? Zombie stage? What? Let's see, the synopsis. A mysterious epidemic where rare gemstones grow inside the body sweeps across humanity with terrifying force. Rare gemstones? Is this like Sailor Moon meets Steven Universe? Oh, hey, Ivan looks great. Him and Huna on the same screen. How wild. This beautiful yet horrifying zombie virus gets twisted into a sensational survival show by crime syndicates that smell money. Ooh, nice vocal projection. Spoken like a true entertainment major. Ivan, second year, fashion modeling department. Of course he would be. Huna, third year, practical music department. Nice. Till, first year, theater and film department. Sua, second year, entertainment department. Immersed. Even victory is hell. The bodies of the defeated are dismantled and sold in a merciless world. How will humanity fall? How far will humanity fall? Okay, the bodies of the defeated dismantled and sold because they're made with gemstones and they're zombies. That has a lot of potential. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I think if it were me, I'd run for my life. Getting infected must be insanely painful. Maybe I should get Mitzi's autograph before she debuts. The setting is that they're hidden away in an underground world raised like livestock by crime syndicates and corrupt cops. Well, of course it'd have to be similar to Alien Stage. Only instead of aliens, it's crime syndicates and corrupt cops. So that all checks out. So they can't even escape. Oh no! Whoa, so isn't this basically a cult movie? How does a sweet, innocent-looking girl keep digging up this stuff that's this creepy? Honey, don't read the synopsis. If you read it twice, you'll be cursed. Aw, this is bad. I don't even look at body horror movies. Stuff like this makes me nauseous, so I'd better take this beforehand. Hey, get back to your seat. Wait, if it makes you nauseous, why are you eating chips? No, that just sounds like it's going to be horrible for Till. Also, I like both their hair in this. Great. Oh no, it's scary. This jerk is at it again. Crickets. So squishy. I love that both Sua and Till are like, okay. Okay, the fact that Ivan and Mitzi are besties, it's really hitting home now. I'm definitely getting the vibes. This is exactly why I avoid movies that she picks. Sua's picks are Vengeance is Mine, The Mixed. How could you even read it out loud like that? Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. I like that Ivan's got the big bop on his head, but he's still eating the chips. Do you even know how much that's worth? Says the theater and film professor. But still, to go as far as renting a Blu-ray. It's so hot. Still, it's pretty rare to get to watch a vintage film on Blu-ray, isn't it? Ivan, sweet boy. Sweet boy. I feel for Ivan because he has a crush on Mitzi, but Mitzi does not like him back in that same way. So I'm like, my dude. Huna, sure, let's hear you smart guys explain it. They say it's different or something. Is the picture quality just better? Oh, Huna's like, go ahead. Tell me about it, film buffs. Explain why it's so great. You rented a Blu-ray? Luca, third year dance department. Oh, Luca Sunbay. I'm glad Luca gets to be involved in this. Look at him. Also, dance department. Totally understand that. You're here. Oh, girl. Girl, you know. Hello, Sunbay. He actually came. Changing seats? This seat's a jackpot. Hello? Oh, interesting. Are we going to get to see Ivan and Luca actually interact with one another? Didn't you say you couldn't come? Oh my God. Look at Till. Till's like, I don't want to get in the middle of this. No. Look, Luca knows exactly what he's doing. I came to see you. The man knows exactly what he's doing. Oh my gosh. You guys, they're that couple. They're that couple that are like, we hate each other, but are banging behind the scenes. They're that couple. Mm-hmm. Hey, Junior, just start the movie already. Poor Till. Poor Till, our boy. Zombie stage. I love the bullseye. Interesting. Otaku. Oh, so are we getting not only, oh, so, okay. I want to just say, if this entire thing is literally, okay. So then these are, I'm with this comment here. This is how we see more AUs. They're watching movies or books. That makes sense in my head. Yes. I was like, the moment she brought up the zombie stage, I'm like, oh, so the AUs are going to be through the high school AU. It's just alien stage inception. We're now doing AUs within AUs. Okay. Nope. That all makes sense. Good job, Larks. You did real good on that one. Nice. Nice. Happy Pride Month. We are so effing back. Yeah, this came out right in time for Pride Month. Nice. Nice indeed. Okay. So I'm so curious. Oh, all right. So now we have the film club, and now we're going to get into some videos. This first one is just a teaser. I'm assuming that it's going to let me upload this. So if not, there will be a link down below if it's being weird and won't let me upload it. But usually Vivinos is pretty good about that. So we shall see. But okay, so this teaser is only like 1:50, but I am already getting like Night of the Living Dead vibes now that I know that's like zombies. I'm living. So we're going to see what this is. I'm going to make sure that the closed captions are on. So the subtitles are on. All right. And let's get this party started here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
긴급 속보입니다. 정체불명의 감염병이 전국적으로 확산되고 있으며
Oh man, I do like Night of the Living Dead a lot.
좀비 사태가 발생하고 있습니다. 더러운 범죄자 새끼들. 감염자들을 이용해서 역겨운 살살만 치고 국가의 눈을 피해 세계에 자기들만의 놀이터를 만들었더라고.
That's creepy.
좀비 스테이지라니?
Oh, with the chains.
감염자들은 죽지도 살지도 못한 채 그들의 엔터테인먼트가 된 거야.
위쪽에서 이번 기회에 지하세계를 만들기 원해. 불터든 뭐라든 말이야.
화끈하네.
Oh, Hyuna.
모든 정황은 확실하고 시청각 자료는 잠입 후에 제작자가 보낼 거고 이제 우리가 안적부터 부수는 것밖에 안 남았지. 화려한 피날레는 우리 거라고.
현아, 처음부터 묻고 싶은 게 있는데. 왜 지하세계?
Ooh. Because of Luca?
진짜 웃기는 곳이지. 애들 노는 데도 아니고. 영원히 끝나지 않는 무대.
Oh, bitch, we're going back and looking at that here in a second. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Sua and Mitzi. Oh my god, here we go again. What? Okay, real quick. We need to go back and check out some things real quick. Oh my god. Oh. All right, so are we just like, are we getting like a redo? Okay, we need to go back. Like, obviously the Night of the Living Dead reference. Love that. This whole thing with the like that, if that's supposed to be Mitzi, and like, because there's like the infection makes them turn into gemstones. So she's got like the gemstone underneath her, like her eye is starting to like crust over and like cave in. That's insane. Oh my god, the body horror of it all. And she's got like the little bear on her hair tie there. They have this underground world playground. But they're all like chained up in these cages. I don't know if you've seen Black Butler before, or Kuroshitsuji, however you say it, Black Butler. If you've seen that anime before, this is given some circus vibes from that series. A wee bit. But, oh wow. So, there's her. And then I'm assuming, is that Till as kids and Sua? Where's Ivan? And then is Luca involved? Okay, let's get in this. Hyuna looks amazing. Girl looks great. I'm guessing that's her bro asking why she's so concerned about the world. So she's like, we're going to infiltrate it and destroy it from the inside out. And he's like, why are you so obsessed? That shot's amazing. The shot with the jacket and like all the stuff tacked up on there and it says missing. Is that going to be Luca that's missing there? Interesting. I love all the little fine details. But yeah, I want to see this flyer. What a truly ridiculous place. Okay, so where the show never ends. Well, because yeah, they're zombies. They don't die unless you like decapitate them. Round 1 is Mitzi versus Sua. Round 2 is Ivan versus Till. Oh, and the grand finale is Luca. So basically what we're finding out is that we're going to get 3 different videos with each of these zombie stages. Is that what you're saying, Vivinos? Oh my God. Is that what you're saying? Okay. And obviously Hyuna wants to show up at the grand finale to liberate Luca. So round 1, I guess the grand finale, is it going to be like whoever wins Mitzi versus Sua has to face Ivan, whoever wins Ivan versus Till, and then the grand finale is whoever wins that is Luca? Curious. Curious indeed. I want to know. But yeah, look at the rabbit with the heart cut out. That's interesting. And then yeah, the bow. But they showed like not only, yeah, the bow that looks kind of like maybe Mitzi. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just going to note with Sua here because that like, although the hair is longer. Does Sua get longer hair? Ooh. I'm getting very Land of the Lustrous vibes. I don't know if y'all have seen Land of the Lustrous. If you've not seen Land of the Lustrous, you need to go watch that show. Reactions are on my channel. You will enjoy it. Interesting. I want to know what we are getting. What is this? What is this business? Okay. So zombie stage. It's 5 minutes and it has 10 million views since a week ago. Oh my God. I mean, people want to eat it up. We want to eat it up. That is insane. Okay. I heard that they greenlit an anime. Is that true that they're doing an anime of Alien Stage? I don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to leave that to official Cloud Bakery and Pancake to inform me about that one. But okay. Y'all, I'm so intrigued. I want to see what this is. I'm really excited. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to start Zombie Stage, round 1. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Oh shit, okay. Well, we're gonna go back to that. Oh. Mitzi, why are we killing animals? Oh. Oh, Sua does have long hair and Mitzi has short hair. So what's with the bruises and stuff? Does she get attacked? What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Girl! Vivinos! Oh. Oh my gosh, we're going back to all of this. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So that was from their past as a kid. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh my god! Nobody's watching that zombie! Vivinos! Oh, I guess it was... Not scary at all! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ivan, bitch, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Are y'all gonna find it weird if everything about... Maybe it's because of the genre. Maybe it's because of the genre, but... I just found Alien Stage was great. Don't get me wrong. I liked Alien Stage. It was wonderful. I'm watching this video, so you know that I enjoyed it. I love Zombie Stage so much more. I don't know. I'm like, am I admitting that I like the zombie genre more than the alien genre? Is this a thing? This is Vivinos. This is genius. This is genius. To take the same characters, the same angst, the same themes, and just put it into a different blender and be like, oh, hey, by the way, you didn't like aliens? Sci-fi wasn't your genre? What about horror? What about horror? I used to hate horror. I don't know. Since I've reacted to Blood on the Tracks, am I just becoming a horror fan? What is happening? Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. We need to go back. We need to go back and evaluate. So let's just jump back in this. This video contains depictions of violence, blood, gore, body horror, infection, restraint, and psychological distress. Well, just give us the whole refrigerator of anxiety, Vivinos. Oh my God. Okay. So basically, we need to go by this. Not necessarily frame by frame, but enough. And we are going to look at the lyrics. We are going to look at some of the lyrics. There's like a song called Little Bunny that I've pulled up that we're going to get to it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's talk about Mitzi's character in this series, because I feel as if, although they are alternate universes, the characters do share some of the same inner personality workings. So we need to address that, even though the circumstances are different. So in this, we start out with Mitzi, who I do, in hindsight, like the idea of Mitzi seeming like the cute, innocent girl who's actually got like a bad girl streak and is a lot more like dangerous than she lets on. So she killed the mouse, which I don't know what was happening. She has the bruise on her cheek, which looks like did somebody like assault her and like hurt her. And so she's taking out her anger and aggression on the mouse. Because obviously the mouse couldn't have caused that, which is interesting. So I like the duality of starting out with Sua with the long hair and Mitzi with the short hair. I think that's kind of interesting. But yeah, it looks like it says those bound by iron chains now. Oh man, they were not joking. Okay, so the mouse had cheese. So was she killing the mouse to get the cheese? Maybe so that she could eat it? And then we get this zombie, which is so creepy. So the zombies, were they around at the time? Were they? That these kids, when they were younger? Because it says like for sale 80% off, and there's like, it looks like a zombie there, and it looks like the zombie stage is right next door. So maybe this zombie stage has been going on for a while. They still stare towards the night, wounded souls still breathing. And so there's the two of them together. So we established that Sua and Mitzi have been friends since childhood in this alternate universe, just like they were in the other alternate universe. I love the bookending of Sua kissing Mitzi, the bookending of that scene, and that's how she became a zombie. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so tragic. It's just like, damn, Vivinos is like, how do you want your angst carved up? Do you want it medium rare? Do you want it ribeye? Do you want it filet mignon? Oh my God. Okay. Wounds still breathing. Glory be upon them. So she just gave her a hug. Just gave Mitzi a hug. And this one. So yeah, then we go by all these zombies are just waltzing around in the zombie stage. That's crazy. Meanwhile, everybody else shows up. Okay, and then there's the stage. I kind of love that it is, I love it's underground, and I love it's so, like, low-key and sort of, like, low-tech. Like, the Alien stage was this big American Idol production, and this is, like, underground circus. Also, their outfits, the bows, the, like, Sua, God, I want to cosplay as Sua right now. Right now, I want to cosplay as Sua. That looks so freaking good. I love the corpse bride leg. The corpse bride leg. The white dress. Oh God, I want to cosplay her as her right now. I hope people are cosplaying. It would be kind of, you could definitely do Mitzi. It'd be a little harder, but I hope people are cosplaying as Sua. I really want to. Yeah, like the Emily corpse bride leg. Oh man. And the little heart on her leg. And then Sua, like, with the white dress, and Mitzi has the pigtails. Okay. And then there's, like, these people that are on either side, like, rooting for zombie versions of these humans. There's something, again, now it's like, before it were aliens, and the aliens were like, we don't understand how the humans are, and this is just how we have our entertainment, and blah, blah, blah. But now you have these humans who are just like gooning and fangirling over like corpses. And I'm like, that is, it's commentary. I'm not dissing it. Yeah. But yeah, the two of them together. Oh my God. So yeah. So Sua has the like eye taken out, and like the one side of her body is becoming the gemstone and the other side is the leg. And then with Mitzi, it's like the eyeball makes a heart and it's like gone around her mouth. That is crazy. So crazy. Like that shot right there, let's go back to that. That, like, when we get to this shot here of the two of them together, that shot is so creepy. That is just, like the mouth and everything. Creepy. Creepy as F. Yeah. Oh my God. That's so crazy. Okay. Yeah, and it's like just her face. And the idea that they're just singing this song, but like, I guess the only part of the zombie world that I'm not entirely certain about is like, if the zombie stuff has affected their brain, then how are they doing like the singing and memorizing the lyrics and doing that? That's the only part that I'm like, how does that logistics work? But maybe in some of the extras that we are going to watch, we're going to find out about that. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so we have, okay, K-pop tryouts. It's okay for clumsy, so what if we miss each other? So she started out wanting to be a K-pop diva. And of course, Sua has perfect pitch, right? But not maybe the best. Together we can do it. Oh, wow. If you notice on the little container that Mitzi has on her phone, the little thing that's like, oh, it's like a holder. It's the heart that Sua has on her leg now. And it's black like the gemstone. Oh my God. But yeah, it shows them, and it shows that now that they're older, Mitzi's grown her hair out and Sua has cut it. So, you know, we've reversed the situation. Yep. So they didn't get the gig. We're out of breath. SOS me. Oh, they looked, Vivinos, what, you just, like, this animation is amazing. That's the other thing, like, the production value went up. The production value went mother trucking up. Like, it looks incredible. This looks awesome. The production value and the animation is amazing. I am so here for this. And of course, Sua's braiding her hair. Sua has a crush on her, as per usual. There's a lot of, like, sensualness with the way that they've drawn Sua and Mitzi. Like, they both look very sexy. Like, sexy zombie girls. Yeah, and so they graduated. You are my god. You are my universe. Well, we knew that Sua thought that way about Mitzi, but it's interesting to see her, like declaring it. Okay. You're shining far too brightly, truly. So she gets the K-pop audition and decides she's going to go for it. And then the two of them are like, let's do it. And they're both getting ready. Give me your prettiest smile. So they both try. Oh, wow. And the dance moves that they were doing for the audition, we get to see them like in doing it. And the dance they're doing on stage as zombies is the dance they did in the audition. That's crazy. Yep. So, yeah, it's the same thing. Wow. So, they do the audition, and then we find out that Mitzi gets the role. Mitzi gets it, and Sua does not, which is an interesting little play off of Alien Stage. And so we have her where she's going on to be the idol, and Sua is not invited into the same stage. Okay. But she wishes her the best of luck, and she's like, hey, we can still be friends. This'll all work out. And yeah, love explosion. And at first, this is where I got really interested. Because at first, it's like, okay, Sua's like, you know, you go be an idol. I'll still be here supporting you. All of this. Yeah. And she looks like Mitzi looks like she's decked out in what Britney Spears would have worn in 2001. I was there. I know the lore. So yeah, she goes off and does that. And then, God, the pink dress. I really want to see a Mitzi and Sua cosplay in this. This is so good. And then like the hypnotizing, like the verses. Also, what are these like jackal looking guys coming out that are zombies? That's crazy. Showtime. Okay. But also they look like butchers, so that's creepy. Oh, and the knife. They're going to be throwing the knife. Yeah. That's so wild. Yeah. So, and I like the juxtaposition in this moment of putting her up on the spinning wheel and throwing knives at her, which literally is, okay, let's break this down. Sorry if this is sexually triggering, but it is a distinct, direct metaphor. They are putting her on this spinning wheel, and there is potential of a knife penetrating her. As they are doing this analogy, we are seeing through a video camera her in these very compromising poses. So the question then becomes, she also looks very detached. She's like not looking at the camera. Like she doesn't really want to be there, but they're filming that of her. And she clearly is like being sexualized through the camera lens. And then you're seeing her like tied down against her will onto the spinning wheel. And she looks at the camera there, but it's not like that look that she gives the camera there is not a look of like happiness. There's a seductive look there, but it's not, it's almost like her eyes are glazed over. And then like the knife, as it penetrates, like it lands in her face and penetrates there. But there is a question of like, was she sexually compromised in that moment? We don't exactly know. Yeah, so then we have Sua. Okay, as it's going up. Yeah, but like all these shots here, like of her just being sexualized and everything. I don't know who who this group is. It looks like freaking Sailor Moon. But yeah, like she just looks like it's all like with the male gaze. Like right there, which I'm not a big fan of. But it's like Mizio. Yeah. Then we have these flowers and the black nails. So it's like literally fans giving her flowers. But like whenever Sua goes to see her, she's there in literally a bra and her hair looks completely different. And she just kind of looks like a completely different person. Like she doesn't look like the Mitzi that Sua loves or was friends with or fell in love with. She just looks like a wrung out pop star. And then like even this shot of like the bra and everything, like her being sexualized, like is she being like sexually abused? Like that's not cool. And if she is, like, you know, if she's willingly having sex with people, it's like, well, that's her body, she can do that, but she doesn't look happy about it. Also the heart on the bra, heart on that. But yeah, it shows her like going away, and then Sua's like, I feel like Sua didn't know what to say and what to do, and she was really confused in that moment. Okay, also, Minho, it says the arm of an infected person, rare and pure. That's crazy. It's like Minho. That is, ugh. And then what else did we have? The face of sweet innocence. Ooh, of Kate. Ooh. Okay, so these are people that have been on the zombie stage. And they've, like, been transformed into, like, works of art. Just when you're like, how could Viv... Because when she said, like... When they said zombies that became rare gemstones, I'm like, well, that's an interesting concept, but what do we do with that? This is actually terrifying. Like, Vivinos. Holy shit. Okay, but then there was one. What was the next one? The Eyes of Love. Mitzi. Oh, the perfect gift. Wow. Oh my God. I thought they were Mitzi's eyes for a hot second. I was like, what does that say? So they basically just like took out her eyeballs to sell. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. Yeah. But anyway, so like, yeah, there's all these different scenes of her and she's like with these different guys. But like, I don't know if, you know, because I always assumed that Mitzi, I mean, I guess, you know, bisexual erasure, we don't want that. We could say Till's bisexual. Can we say Mitzi's bisexual too? Or is she just being forced to be with these guys? I don't like it if she's being forced. I don't know. I don't, if she's being forced, I don't like it. He is hot, but I don't like that if she doesn't want to be in that relationship. Maybe she does though. And then like here is Sua notices like her starting to smoke and she's like, what are you doing? This isn't you. This isn't who you are. And she tries to like take it away because she's like, you're an idol, your voice, but also this isn't who you are. This isn't my friend. Why are you being this way? And then of course, Mitzi is like, don't tell me what to do. You don't know my life. And that's when she like slaps her. And she tries to like give her a hug and be like, you know, to say like, what are you doing? Like, are you happy? Do you not like this lifestyle? It seems like you're getting abused. Like you're maybe being forced to do things you don't want to do. And that brings her back to like when she was hugging as a kid. And, ooh, what was that? Oh, that was like someone else. Oh, okay. So maybe, is that supposed to be like the mom? Like, did her mom like smack her and that's what left the mark? And then she tried to console and say, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to be this way, da 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 da. And that's when she left and killed the mouse. And now she's viewing Sua as trying to control her as well, like the mom was. Interesting. Because that seems like to be the reaction that she gives Sua. And then, yeah, it's crazy interesting to see like Mitzi crashing out in this AU right from the start. Because in the alien stage, Mitzi's crash out happens like at the climax of the series. Here, we just get the crash out of the way. We're just gonna have it happen right now before the plot even kicks in. Because then she takes off, and there's this random zombie following her, and at first you'd be like, but the zombies, but if people don't know about the zombies and it's at the start of the outbreak, then you get it. Even if we break, it's all right. And then these ragged breaths melting away completely just like this. So, they're like, 1 bite equals infection. 1 bite. So she sneaks in the gate. At last, we become perfectly whole. Smile, it's okay. Oh my god. The idea like her eyes and everything are just missing. And everybody's just totally okay with this. They are totally fine with this. Together until the end. Not scary at all. It's in fact terrifying. But oh my god. Oh, this place is already paradise. Wow. Oh, just so creepy. So freaking creepy. Living is fine. Dying is fine. Look at this muscle guy in the back posing. What the fudge? Vivinos, this is wild. Yep. So, in this moment here, she has like the shot, and then she sees Mitzi and she's tied up, but she's been infected. So you can see where it's like starting to spread around her eyes and getting near her mouth. Wow. We'll rot away together. Crazy. Yep, only you and me. Yeah. So Sua's like, if you're going to turn into a zombie, guess it's going to be me too. We can be zombies together. Yeah. God, damn! Her and Ivan, both of them are like, hey, you know what? I think we got this figured out. Damn. Oh my god. And then them together. Also, I just like, just from a body structure standpoint, the way that Sua is much more slender than Mitzi, and Mitzi has a little bit more oomph to her. But yeah, the two of them together. Wow. Okay, so Sua lost and Mitzi won, just like how it was in the original Alien stage. But they get to hold hands together. They're not going to get shot by a gun. It's going to be a lot worse. Forever. True love forever. Yeah. So she really let herself get bit. Wow. And it was on, if you notice, it's the hand. It's her left hand. So that's the hand that turned into the... It was like that's where the infection was spreading up through her side. Through this hand. Look at that. That's how you do it. Yep. Just destroy a possession for love. Wow. And yeah, so in this moment, they had like the moment where she like lets herself get bit as she goes there to kiss her, both in childhood and there. Oh, why can't you show us? Why can't you show us? Why can't you show us? Just because Pride Month's over doesn't mean you can't. Wow. So you get to be together forever. But do they? Because one lost and one won. How's that work? So meanwhile, Hyuna's like, this is messed up. Hyuna's like, these guys are all gooning out. This is weird. Don't like this. That's crazy. Yeah, Hyuna's like, ooh. Whatever Ivan and Till and Luca look like. Also, is Hyuna gonna let herself get bitten to be with Luca? Of course she is. We all know this is gonna go down. Wow. So what does it say there? What does it say there? It says auction time. Oh, so I guess they let Mitzi stay. And then they're just going to auction off her body parts. Like, that's what they said that was going to happen. Oh, where are you going into the forest? That's crazy. What? What? Oh my God. That's so messed up. And yeah, the mouse and the cheese is gone now, so that's wild. Oh, so then we have, I'm assuming that this is Ivan because he had the little tiny fang. He had a little tiny fang. I want to know though. I don't know. I don't know if anything's going to top Mitzi's design because Mitzi's zombie design is wild. Absolutely wild. That is crazy. Okay. Wow! I love Zombie Stage. I'm here for Zombie Stage. Wow. Okay, so then we have this was from the official Alien stage. Says the stage that never ends forever. Wow, I love it. Oh my God, so good. So good, so good, so good. Yes. Zombie stage performance. Oh my God. Someone wrote, hey, so when I would say Ivan's still alive and Sue is coming back, I didn't mean it like this. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's great. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Then we had this translated part, official Cloud Bakery and Pancake shared this saying, Unsha, about my performance for the preliminary evaluation, there's something I'd like to ask regarding the part where I changed costumes 3 times, look up at the sky, reveal my upper body, and perform 2 aerial flips. Ah! Fair enough. Ivan, I can't wait to see Zombie Ivan. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. I'm really excited. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, so the last thing we've got here is this thing called Little Bunny. Little Bunny, which I guess is the original Zombieland, or Zombieland, the original Zombie Stage song. It's only 2 minutes. I feel like that video was 5 minutes. There was so much in there. Okay, let's get into this. We're going to look at Little Bunny for Zombie Stage. Original soundtrack, part 0. Vivinos! Just, love it. Okay, we're going to start this here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's so disturbing because of how unsettling it is. Okay, we're going to turn the closed caption off. Oh. Oh. I keep expecting it to turn into the other song, but maybe it won't. Ah. This is creepy. Pause there where it's like, ah! Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. It's like the zombies chasing after them. No. Oh, wow. 1 has turned into 2. Like the zombie virus spreading. That's crazy!
빙글빙글 돌아온단다 같은 길로 돌아온단다.
I also think that not only is the Little Bunny song with Mitzi, not only a reference to the zombie stage, but also the fact that like the AUs are going to keep bringing this story back with these characters again and again and again. Whether you like it or not. Oh, well, okay. That's actually crazy. Okay. That was real. I love Zombie Stage. I am 1,000 times here for this. I love this. This is great. I cannot wait to see Ivan, Till, and Luca in their zombie forms. That's going to be wild. I also can't wait to have my heart ripped out and stomped upon again with Ivan and Till. So, y'all, I'm so glad that you voted for this. I don't know the time frame. You all are commenters. You all will let me know. Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake will let me know. But I am so energized about this, and I'm jazzed up. I can't wait to see the other two parts of this. Alien Stage is great. Don't get me wrong. But I wasn't much of an American Idol watcher. It was fine. This is more in line with my jam, and I'm here for it. So, yes. Anyway, thank you all for watching with me. I know I've talked for like a good solid hour, over an hour about all of this, but definitely worth it. So I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts down below. I hope you all have an amazing week. Thank you so much. As soon as the next Vivinos installment of Zombie Stage comes out, I'm sure y'all will let me know. I will be sad. I will be there. And Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake, thank them down below because they kept me hooked up with all of this. So it could be a surprise. It could be informed. All that jazz. And I will see you all very soon. As soon as the next stage comes out, I'll be there. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. Take care. And yeah, I'll be back very soon with more of Zombie Stage. And I'll see you then. Bye.